Welcome to Copy
That Pops,
the only podcast to apply psychology to improve your writing of all lengths for business, especially when it comes to making you a best-selling author and leveraging your book to make all your business dreams come true.
Whoa, oh, oh, here we go. Whoa, oh, oh, we're letting
Hello, and welcome to Copy That Pops. I'm Laptop Laura, your host, and in every episode I try to cover something that has to do with writing and or applying psychology to improve your writing or communication, get yourself to be a best-selling published author, and more. For this episode, I want to keep it on the shorter side and ask for your advice around something that I'm pondering. A really fast little update of where things are in space and time. So I'm recording this in mid-November of 2018, and it's a crazy time for me. I'm in between podcast editors still, trying to find the best fit to continue on with me and get more valuable content out to you. But I'm also catching up from just being gone for I want to say almost an entire month, but really it's been like 3 months of crazy travel. But the past month I was speaking in Australia at the We Are podcast conference. And then I went to New Zealand for 2 weeks vacation with my husband, traveling all around and getting to see really cool things. A lot of filming locations from Lord of the Rings for one, but just beautiful landscape, really nice people. It was a super fun trip. And then I've got a big client. It's a private client of mine that I'm doing a lot of hands-on work with, who's going live with his book on November 26th. So Cyber Monday. It's actually the 2-year anniversary to the day of when I launched my first book, Copywriting for Podcasters, How to Grow Your Podcast Brand and Business with Compelling Copy, which completely changed my life and business. I can really say that truly. It's also my client's birthday. It's his 46th birthday. So it's kind of a fun wrap up of a lot of different dates all in one. So his name is Jimmy Colson, to give you a little preview. And the book is called From the Depths, A Journey from Addiction, Abuse, and Homelessness to Positively Impacting the World. It truly is an incredible story. Jimmy was raised by heroin addicts in California. He was forced to beg and steal just to survive, and he was bounced in and out of foster care. But now he's an American board certified orthologist who owns one of the fastest growing orthotics and prosthetics companies in the state of Nevada. He lives in Las Vegas, and he's committed to giving back. He donates a bunch to homelessness and other causes, cancer foundations, international missions, has even received congressional recognition for the good work that he's done in the community. And he's all about trying to help people who have a really troubled past to not let that dictate their entire future. So it's a really unique book. I usually help with entrepreneurs who are doing more like how-to books. But in this one, it's raw and real. He shares dark and candid details about a tough childhood and how his transformation has been. It took a long time, but he's so grateful and thankful for where he is and wants to help inspire others to do the same. So please mark your calendars for Cyber Monday, November 26th this year, 2018. We're going to be going live with the Kindle version first for just 99 cents. So we'll make sure that you can access that. Actually, copythatpops.com/Jimmy. I'll have that URL redirect it. It won't be live until the 26th, but that'll redirect it over to the book on Amazon. And if you want to be a part of this launch and see more and kind of learn from what I do and what we do to market that book and make it #1 bestseller, then I would invite you to join my free Facebook group. Go to copythatpops.com/Facebook, and you can join that group. It's totally free. The members in there and I are all active about helping you to write, self-publish, and launch a best-selling book on Amazon that helps you grow your brand and your business, just like it has for me and all of my clients. Okay, so that's a little sneak preview. And I'm also going to try to get Jimmy on this podcast soon to tell a little bit more about his story and what he has learned going through the process of writing his memoirs, in a sense, and sharing it very openly with the world, because some of you might be considering doing that too. Now, my question for you today is around, should I create a publishing company? So let me give you a little bit of my thought process. So with Jimmy's book, I've done a lot more than I do with inside of my group program. I've been really hands-on editing, helping with developmental formatting. So should we move this here or there? I've offered him a done-for-you self-publishing service. So I'm doing all the back-end stuff. And in a sense, I'm kind of the publisher. But I feel conflicted because I don't believe in traditional publishing anymore. I'm a firm, staunch believer in self-publishing and empowering people to self-publish. So I had the idea, should I start Peterson Publishing or Copy That Pops Publishing Company or something like that? But really at my heart, I don't want to be a publishing company. I don't want to be associated with what it means to be a publishing company because I don't believe in that model. So I'd love to open up the question to you, someone who has listened to the show one or more times. What would you give me advice on? What should I call it? So if I called it Copy That Pops Self-Publishing Facilitator, that's like the most boring name ever. But what I want is something more around helping people to self-publish so that if somebody wanted to shout me out in their book, that they could describe me in a way that communicates what I've done, but not necessarily call myself a publisher because I want to distance myself from that title, truly. So I thought I would reach out to you listeners and ask for your best advice. I'd so appreciate it. You could send me an email to laura@copythatpops.com, or I'm at Laptop Laura on the different social media channels. I would love to hear your feedback. I really do appreciate your insights and your gut reaction to that question. Let me know if anything comes to mind. I'd be so appreciative. All right, so I'll wrap up this short episode here. Mark your calendars for November 26th, and please reach out if you've got any good tidbits of advice of what should I do around this naming of things? How should I call myself when I'm talking about helping clients to publish their book, but empowering them to do it on their own so they retain all the royalties, all the control, all the copyrights, everything. Okay, until next time, this is Laura signing off and encouraging you to keep on finding ways to write copy that pops. Thanks for listening. Head back to copythatpops.com for more blogs, podcast episodes, tools, and resources to improve your copy and make you a best-selling published author.
We're letting go. Sometimes we find the greatest things in